What's up, Marie?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's happening in your world?
Yeah, so I recently left my husband and I've been struggling to move past it because he won't leave me alone. Like, he harasses me constantly and berates me, and I'm just trying to figure out how to move past it so it doesn't bother me anymore.
Oh, I think those are two separate things, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Why'd you leave him?
Because he has a drinking problem and he hasn't been able to get control over it, and he's really aggressive. He's just mean.
Okay. Has he ever hit you?
No.
No. Has he made your house
No.
unsafe?
He doesn't get aggressively, like, outward like that.
Okay.
It's more of, like, just towards me.
Mm.
And, I mean, he'll yell sometimes, but he doesn't get mad at the kids or anything like that.
What happened is that you said this is enough?
The lying, like, I can't take the lying anymore. Our relationship was built on love and trust, and I can't be with somebody who's going to lie to me about everything.
Well, to answer your question, often doing the right thing hurts real bad.
Yeah.
And often doing, even if it's not the quote unquote right thing, doing the thing that you feel is the next right step doesn't quote unquote feel right. And
Sure.
your body knows that you're all on your own. Is this your first marriage, second marriage, third marriage? Are there kids involved? How complicated is this?
No, it's my second one, and
Okay.
I have a hard time picking them, I guess.
Well, I heard this recently. It sounds like you've had one relationship 2 times, right? Was your previous one abusive also?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So here we are again, right?
Yeah.
Have you put in a restraining order or do not contact order?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Unfortunately, the only way to get somebody to stop harassing you is to get the authorities involved, because people who treat each other with dignity and respect don't harass people.
Right.
Even when they're mad or they're frustrated, they'll fight for relationships, right? But they won't harass people. And people who cross over usually need some outside assistance.
Yeah, it's the, like, abuse towards me that really gets me.
You said
about
earlier,
the whole thing.
well, you said he wasn't abusing you. What do you mean abuse? Just how he's talking to you and treating you?
Yeah, he calls me horrible things. He lies.
Yeah.
He lies about me.
Okay. You have a place to live?
Yeah.
Do you have little ones?
Yeah.
Are
Not
they-
too little, but kids.
Are they with you?
Yeah.
Are they his?
One.
Okay. How are y'all splitting that up?
We just kind of did, like, what you're supposed to do. We figured out the days that he wanted, and then I get my days, and we just were able to come to an agreement on that.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Because he's violating that agreement by how he treats you, right?
I feel so.
Yeah. Were y'all married legally?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you need to separate this thing legally if that's your choice.
For sure it is.
But living in the middle ground is no good. And wanting to be adults about something with somebody who's acting like a child is just impossible, and it's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. And you have to protect yourself and you have to protect your kids. Okay? So none of this will feel good. And if this is your second rodeo and you got burned in any way last time, your body's just it's been down this path and it's going to try to get your attention.
Yeah. That's the struggle, is dealing with, like, the anxiety.
Yeah, of course. Your body's working perfectly, Marie.
I'm, like, stuck in the fear mode all the time.
So work with me real quick. Make me a path out. Step number 1, do you have a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Have you called that lawyer?
Yes, I'm working on it.
Okay. Have you served papers yet?
No.
Okay. Step number 2, do you have 1 or 2 or 3 women that you can talk to on a regular basis and see face to face there in Arizona?
I do.
Okay. That needs to be number 2. Like before all other things, you've got to have a group or at least one, but hopefully more than one person that's going to anchor you. That you can sit down and here's a gift you can give them. Say, hey, over the next 6 months, I'm going to go through hell. And if y'all want to walk with me, that would be awesome. And even if you can't walk with me, if I just text one of y'all, if I text all 3 of y'all in the middle of the night, one of y'all please respond. And just tell me I'm not crazy or tell me we hear you or tell me if I am being crazy. But give them the gift of allowing them to love you, okay? But be explicit. Okay? And then number 3, you got to make sure you've got your 4 walls taken care of. Rent, food, electricity, and water, and transportation. Do you have all those things?
I do.
Okay. So you're hunkered down, and now the next few months are not going to be pleasant. You've been through this before, right?
Right.
Okay. Any avoiding of the unpleasant will make the anxiety worse. So if you get anxious about something, I want you to write that something down and you either get with your attorney or get with one or more of your friends and figure out a map right freaking through it. Okay?
Okay.
Are you safe right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry you're going through this again.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Give my hang on the line here. I'm gonna hook you up with I want to connect you with my friends at BetterHelp and give you some free counseling sessions so that you can have a professional therapist walk with you through this. Hang on the line here and we'll get you a code and you can call in, at least have somebody that you can talk to just to bounce things off of. It's unmooring when you're going through a divorce of any kind. It's traumatic. It's just tough. It's extra traumatic when you go through it again and you thought you'd figured out what happened last time. And it's easy when you have been in multiple abusive relationships to look up and go, oh my gosh, is the common denominator me? And the answer is yes and no, right? Nobody asks to be abused. Nobody deserves to be abused. And sometimes we jump into the same patterns over and over again until we get some pretty clear insight and guidance and practice to not go into those same relationships again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Marie. Get a group of people around you, get the right professionals around you, and let's head straight towards those alarms, okay? And I don't see a way, based on what you're telling me, I don't see a way that you can go through this without some very clear in writing, and text messages and emails work. Do not curse at me. Do not threaten me. Or else I'm going to get the police involved and then get a restraining order or get a no contact order. And then he's going to be fighting for his rights in court. And it's going to not play well in a divorce settlement that he has a no contact order in play because of how he's talking to you. And by the way, all your text messages, all those emails, all the way he's communicating, that all comes out in these settlements. So let him know, stop. You can't talk to me like that. And I know that might be just spitting in the wind, but sometimes the right thing is to begin to do is to begin to stand your ground and say no more. I'm sorry, Marie. Call anytime while you're going through all this. I'll be with you.